Hello, we are Abby and Jessica, and in this world pandemic, we are going to talk to you about issues across the world. And though the governments may not listen, you still can. Today we will talk to you about plastic pollution, an issue that begins in our factories, leads to our digestive systems, but the end is yet to come, leaving us with the responsibility to end this disaster. Plastic pollution has devastating effects as it ends up in the planet's oceans, killing thousands of marine animals every year, both when they digest plastic or become entangled in nets. Much of our most beloved marine life suffers from our faults. They are exterminated due to our greed and selfishness, our natural habits destructing nature. We call ourselves Homo sapiens, which can be translated to wise men, but are we? With our habits hard to change and our habits being negative to the environment, how can we consider ourselves as wise men? Our factories incinerating fossil fuels such as oil and coal pollutes our atmosphere, warming our climate to a perilous extent. Meanwhile, the plastic we create is reused into what can be no more, and discarded thoughtlessly. Yet, when you throw away that piece of plastic packaging, or the bottle you no longer need, the plastic bag lying unused in the kitchen, you throw away so much more. Animals' lives, the planet's health, our future. A result of that one selfish act, perhaps it was spring cleaning, or maybe doing an exhausting exercise. All these you do thinking you're helping your family, your 2 kids, when all you're doing is destroying their future, damaging that tortoise you saw last summer, killing the whole human race with that one act. The amount of people who had seafood at that place you went to in the Galapagos with your family, all eating destroyed food, all because of that one small, insignificant piece of plastic from the spring cleaning you did before you left for your tour of the plastic-infected ocean. That plastic bag from the shopping order you got from Asda, that you put in recycling. Sounds great, doesn't it? Recycling or use plastic? Well, only a very small percentage of plastics gets recycled, so that plastic bag, it went to landfill. The place where methane gets released, polluting the atmosphere. The plastic escapes into our planet's seas, and over time it degrades into tiny, tiny particles called nurdles. Many marine animals cannot tell the difference between nurdles and food. However, they cannot digest nurdles. They sadly cannot eat anymore, filling up on nurdles and so starve to death. That netted bag of oranges you got the other day, your kids love them? Well, when they finished them, you threw the bag away. That net would have strangled the dolphin you saw on your cruise. Your favourite animal? And that day you worked for the fish and chip shop, the fish you fed those customers, that could have been filled with microplastics. You can't change the past, but you can still change the future. It doesn't have to be this way. These fish, mammals and seabirds, they don't have to be killed by human activity. There are plenty of things, small and big, that anyone can do. You, your kids, your parents and even your neighbours. You could write to big plastic producers, tell them they need to stop. You can buy from companies that don't use plastic. You could conduct a neighbourhood beach clean. You could take reusable cups and utensils with you. You can make a difference. Please share this video with family and friends, and don't be that person who agrees and just ignores. Don't be that person who thinks someone else will clean the world's problems. You don't have to be over the top. You can just reuse that one bag, or just do that small step closer to being fully plastic free in your everyday habits. But please, just do something. If every person watching this now makes one small change in their lifestyle, orders milk in glass bottles, reuses their bags, bakes instead of buys snacks, imagine how much closer we'll be to solving this problem. Thank you for watching our video, and goodbye.